Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Lim Reviews where I try to review as many smartphones as I can. So at this point I have reviewed more than 30 smartphones, but if you want to join me on this journey, feel free to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned to the channel. Anyways, the smartphone I will be checking out today is the Vivo S1 Pro. So I've previously reviewed the Vivo S1 non-Pro version, which comes in almost the same exact form factor, but the Pro version here brings on a stronger processor, more internal memory, and a massive bump in camera specs. So while the Vivo S1 ran on a MediaTek Helio P70 processor and a rather mediocre 12-megapixel main camera, the Pro version makes use of a Snapdragon 675, 256GB of internal memory, and a 48-megapixel sensor. So price-wise, the Vivo S1 Pro is definitely not cheap at 2,700 yuan here in China. So that is equivalent to approximately $390. For comparison's sake, the Xiaomi Mi 9 is just $45 more, and that comes with the latest Snapdragon 855, a better set of cameras, and an AMOLED display. It also comes with a Type-C super fast charging, unlike the micro USB charging you see here on the Vivo S1 Pro. However, if we're gonna just look at price versus specs, this review is over even from the beginning. But let's just forget about price for a moment here and talk about the Vivo S1 Pro in terms of how it functions as a mid-range smartphone. I'm not gonna go too in-depth with the Vivo S1 Pro, but instead highlight some of my key findings after using this device for almost a week now. So design-wise, I still find a full screen display very enjoyable. I like that this device comes with a nice LCD display. So even though it's not as good as an AMOLED display, the Vivo S1 Pro still has a very good LCD display here. Colors are bright and pictures are very sharp. Performance-wise, the Snapdragon 675 with 6GB of RAM manages to provide you with a rather smooth experience. It's not blazing fast, but it is in line with other smartphones that uses the same Snapdragon 675. Gaming here is smooth, but again takes a little time to load. I noticed that the phone doesn't really heat up even after 30 to 40 minutes of gaming, and that is good. So speaking of gaming, the Vivo S1 Pro here comes with a 3700 mAh battery, which gives you a full day of use on a single charge. Charging here is not the fastest, but you do charge using a micro USB cable. So I think Vivo should really ditch the micro USB here for Type-C in all of their future upcoming smartphones. Moving on, let's talk about the cameras. Here, we have the standard 48-megapixel camera on the Vivo S1 Pro. Image quality is surprisingly good but not excellent. The 8-megapixel wide-angle camera performs rather well too and comes with little noise in its images. Moving on to the front, we have a 32-megapixel selfie camera that tries too much to beautify your face even with beauty levels turned all the way down. Anyways, here are a couple of samples for you to judge on your own. I personally feel that the Vivo S1 Pro did pretty well in its image quality, but I'll leave the judging to you guys. Quality from the Vivo S1 Pro. Let me know in the comment sections below. So moving on, let's talk about the audio quality from the single firing speaker at the bottom. The speaker sounds tinny and does not go to very high volumes. I personally don't really like the quality of audio coming out from the single firing speaker itself, and if you really want to listen to music, it is highly recommended that you do so using the headphone jack at the top. Okay guys, that's it I have to share about the Vivo S1 Pro. Again, if we don't take price into consideration, the Vivo S1 Pro is actually a rather pleasing smartphone to use. The interesting design paired with full screen display are among my favorite features of the Vivo S1 Pro. Battery life and camera image quality is also pretty decent. However, price is something we cannot ignore, and at $390, I just find it hard to recommend this device to anyone. Having said so, if price is something you can ignore and you decide to get yourself the Vivo S1 Pro, you will not be disappointed by the few things it does right. Alright, if you like this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as that will help me a lot. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in my next review. Bye!